Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can remove specific PDF annotations from a document using the Cloudmersive PDF Connector in Power Automate. Let's dive right in. I'm starting this demo on the flow diagram page with the manually triggered Instant Cloud Flow already started. You can trigger your flow however you'd like. I'm just using this method to have full control over my data. As always, the first thing I'm going to do is grab my demo file contents using the Get File Content action via the SharePoint connector. Once my site address is configured and my file ID shows up below, we can get started configuring our Cloudmersive connector action. To get the action we want, let's start a new step and type Cloudmersive into the search bar. From here, we can select the Cloudmersive PDF connector with the pinkish logo from the list of options below. After we do that, we'll jump to the actions list if we've used this connector before, just like I did, but if it's our first time using it, we'll have to provide authentication details first. We use API keys for authentication, and you can get one for free by quickly registering a free account on the Cloudmersive website. Once the authorization step is taken care of, we can browse the connector actions list to find the action we want. We can simply type remove a specific PDF annotation into the search bar and then select the right action once it pops up. In the request body for this action, we can start by configuring our file input details. To do so, I'm quickly including my file content from the previous step and giving my file a name. Below that, we can now provide the annotation index which corresponds to the exact annotation we want to remove. In case you're unfamiliar, PDF file structure uses zero-based annotation indices as an easy way to reference specific annotations within the annots array. If we know the index value off the top of our head, we can enter our integer right away and wrap up our flow directly after. If we don't, however, we can incorporate a separate action prior to this one which will first enumerate all the annotations present within our document, and we can add that in prior to this step. Let's run through that option quickly. To do so, let's add a new step prior to our current action and once again find the Cloudmersive PDF connector. Once we click on it and get back to the actions list, let's type Get PDF Annotations and select the action when it comes up below. As we can see, the request body for this action is very straightforward. It's performing a simple GET request which will return all available data from the PDF annots array in JSON format. I'm going to quickly run this flow as it is right now so we can see what it looks like. Jumping into the response body, we can now look at an array of data with important information about the annotations in our document. My demo file only has one annotation which I created in a previous video, but if your document has multiple, they will all show up in exactly this format one after another. You can find the annotation you want to remove from here, and then provide the annotation index in the following step to remove it. You can also use some more complex flow logic to perform this selection automatically rather than manually as I've demonstrated here. With both these steps configured properly, all that's left now is to update our existing PDF file or create a brand new one. For either operation, you'll just need to parse the new file encoding by selecting Output Content from the Remove Annotation step via the Dynamic Content window. I don't feel like it's necessary to demonstrate this part, so I'll leave you off here. As always, I hope this video provided a relevant solution for your project. If you have any questions about how these connector actions work, or about Cloudmersive accounts in any capacity, please do not hesitate to contact a member of our sales or support teams. I'll include a link in the description for you below.